I'm going to start by saying last time that I checked, my name is Quicksilver.
DJ 5'9".
Neighborhood Nip.
What's up with it, man?
KYS style. Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, DC was cracking. DMV was cracking.
Yeah,
Welcome back to the area. We don't say area. We say area. Welcome back to the area.
Area.
Man.
Yeah, I'm in the area.
You're in the area
Victory
right
Lap
now.
out now, man.
Victory Lap, your debut album, which is crazy to me because I'm like, I've known about Nipsey Hussle for at least, I don't know, 100 years.
Something like
Yes.
that.
And when I found out this is his first like official album, like this, how?
Man, you know, we been on a mixtape grind, independent grind. Every mixtape was like a street album.
Right.
But
I took it as an album.
Yeah, we made it as an album.
I thought Crenshaw was like a certified album.
Nah.
Is that when you did the monumental sell 100 CDs for $100?
Yes, sir. That was with the Crenshaw release.
That was real right there.
Thank you.
You switched it up, and it's almost like, not to compete with other artists, but when Beyonce dropped her album, no marketing, she just
Right.
that was the first time someone did that. Then everybody, took that formula. But it's hard to take the formula of 100 CDs for $100.
Right. Yeah, $1,000 for $100.
Yeah, $1,000 for $100.
Yeah.
Right.
Get it right.
Right. Yeah.
Nah, it's all It's all
So,
yes. Go ahead. Not to cut you off.
No, good, you got it.
Nah, I was about to say, just to the point of it being my first album, everything was recorded like album music on all my mixtapes, but we just didn't have no deal. We was indie, you know what I mean? So it ended up on iTunes and Spotify through TuneCore, which is an independent distributor.
Right.
But this the first one that got a big marketing push, you know what I'm saying? That we had a big major label partner. Went straight to retail. It wasn't on no mixtape sites. It was strictly, you know.
So here's my question: what made you sign with a label after all this time? You had all the success, making all this money, independent, but just yourself out the trunk.
Yeah.
Why sign with a major now?
Well, I'm still signing all money in. My company did a partnership for the services of Nipsey as an artist.
Okay.
For distribution.
Well, it's a joint venture, so
Okay.
it's a little different than distribution only. You know what I mean? We utilize the staff. You know what I mean? We involved. We basically, for all purposes, Nipsey is being worked by Atlantic Records,
Gotcha.
the album,
Makes
but
sense.
my company split all the profits with Atlantic.
Right.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the guy's
Bigger
a
bag.
businessman.
It's
He's
called
a-
bigger bag.
Yeah,
I
back
am
in.
an
That's why.
entrepreneur, quick, so we
Yeah.
get it right. Now,
Yeah.
speaking of entrepreneur, I see you got a lot popping besides just music. You got the clothing popping. What
Yeah.
else you got
Clothing
going on
store.
that you making money off
Yeah.
of?
Or store. I don't know if it's
Both.
just
Both.
Right.
Yeah, it's a clothing apparel line
Right.
called the Marathon Clothing, and then it's a retail brand called the Marathon Store. And we sell the clothing in the store, but it's also other products we sell in there too. Obviously my catalog.
Right.
Accessories, novelty items. We do pop-up shops in stores.
Okay.
And it's a smart store, so a lot of the content is integrated into the store.
Right.
And it's a documentary online if people want to get details on what exactly that means.
Gotcha.
But,
Take that.
And you've been a businessman because I remember seeing a clip maybe 2-3 years ago when you were younger. This had to be at least 7 years ago.
Yeah.
I know everyone has to ask you about this clip where reporter was asking you've been interviewed, and you was speaking on owning your own business, supporting your family, using the funds that you have, with music or otherwise to create businesses within the community.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you remember that
I
clip,
know
but it
exactly
was
what
like
you're talking about.
monumental. I was like, Nipsey can't be more than 21 right there.
Yeah, I was young. I might have been 20.
Yeah.
Right.
And what's crazy is that if you really zoom into that interview, you see Top Dog walking behind me.
Wow.
You see J-Rock walking behind me. You see Kendrick walking behind me. You see my homeboy Robin Hood, who's a part of the management team of Brody Brown,
Gotcha.
who just produced. He won Album of the Year for 24 Karat.
Magic
Magic.
with Bruno.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's one of the main producers on Bruno, on Adele. He come from 1500. So just all people that ended up having great success
Right.
was right there. It was a convention at USC, and next time you look at the video, watch the traffic behind me.
Okay.
People that's
Right.
walking by, you'll
Okay.
trip. Everybody that was right there, concentrated.
He's trying to make it clear, like, yo, I've been doing this for a while. I'm not
For a
some
while.
new guy. So for a lot of people who just heard about Nipsey Hussle over the last weekend, and you were very smart to drop your album All-Star Weekend in your hometown. Like,
yeah,
I
thank
don't know
you.
if that was your idea or,
I can't
or
take
the label.
credit. I can't
Like,
take. That was Julie Greenwald, man. I gotta
like,
give her the
that
credit.
was genius. Like,
Genius.
now all the world is coming to my town.
Yes, sir.
Let me drop an album while all the world is
It was
in my
Nipsey
town
Star
and all the hype.
Weekend. That's
Yeah.
what we call it.
Nipsey Star Weekend.
Star Weekend.
Love, bro.
Let me tell you
Love.
how infectious the song is. Now,
Last time that I checked.
last time that
My
I checked, his
guy
new
been
single.
repping since I walked in,
His,
man.
his
It's
new
only right.
single.
Facts.
So the song is so, like, you have songs that are good, great, and then hits.
Right.
So I see the song on my man DJ Mark the Spot. Shout out to him
Yeah.
on his IG. As soon as I see it, I text him, yo, I said, yo, is this joint big out in L.A.?
Yeah.
He said, yo, it's the biggest record.
It's the song.
I
That's your go-to.
immediately hit Karen Civil.
Yeah.
Karen, I need drops for him because I'm going to sneak this on the radio, but
Yeah.
I at least need some drops behind it so that my PD
Sounds
doesn't
look crazy.
Right.
Yeah,
So then
yeah.
I'll play it. Like she immediately send me the email. I'm going to give it to him. You know what I'm saying? He's busy file, but if he can do it, I'll play the song. My PD says, hey, you got to warn me when you drop something. He said, listen, it's a smash, but you got to warn me.
Yeah.
I said, all right. But that's really how big the song is.
Right.
Like,
It made you wanna
it's
get
not even
behind
trying to hype. I immediately was texting people like, yo, because I didn't, you're not going to know about it unless you see or
Unless
hear
you're on
it.
the West
Or you're
Coast.
not
Right.
on the
East
West
Coast.
Coast.
100%.
As soon as I saw it, I immediately hit everybody I knew over there. And they was like, nah, it's major.
I appreciate
It's major.
that, bro. Shout out Mark the Spot too. That's my family, man.
Definitely.
He
So it
always
goes
keep
to
100.
show, like, hard work,
Yeah.
you being consistent.
Yes, sir.
Not
That's
saying
my
you haven't
principles.
had big
Yeah.
records, but when you have an instant smash,
Yeah.
it don't matter where you at in the world, it's going to be recognized.
That's love, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you're just tuning in, we're talking, of course, to Nipsey Hussle and the fam right here on KYS. Now, I read somewhere, I'm not sure how true it is, that you had stopped smoking weed for a minute.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, you know what, bro? When I was recording the album, the whole studio was a Cheech and Chong vibe.
Right.
You know, once I got the album done, we went into getting on camera mode, you know what I mean, shooting videos,
Okay.
filming content, doing interviews, you know, working on marketing, and it's a real strenuous schedule. We up early and we doing 15, 20 things a day.
Right.
And, you know, the weed kind of make you a little relaxed. You know,
Right.
it's good for creativity when you chilling in the studio, but for being on time, you know what I'm saying, being sharp, being quick.
Right.
In my case, I'm a little bit more chiseled when I'm just 100% off the push-ups and water. You know what I'm saying?
So, question, you felt better when you stopped smoking, I take it?
Yeah, I felt
physically.
100% more energy. You know what I mean? And more, I can articulate a lot more clearly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
And
why not give it up completely? That's just
I don't want to get on record
right.
and say I'm done with the weed, and then 2 years later you see me with a backwood and be
Right,
like,
right,
"I'm full of shit."
But you
Hypocrite,
pacing
lying
yourself.
ass.
Yeah.
You're pacing yourself.
Yeah, I'm just, I'm cool, and I'm putting the priority on executing right now.
Right.
You know
So
what I mean?
is it right that you bought the rights or you obtained the rights to Hard Knock Life?
No, I didn't have the rights to that song.
Okay.
When we cleared it,
Okay.
because we sampled it on the album.
Right. You sampled it on the
right.
album.
Yeah,
Shout out to Ho.
we realized, and I learned this through Steve-O, who's my business partner in in the Marathon Agency, and also one of the executive producers on Victory Lab. He did all the the back end paperwork to get everything worked on. And
Right.
He was just giving me the update and was like, what's crazy? He's like, yeah, Hov signed off on the Hard Knock Life flip. I'm like, that's love. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, what about the original copyright?
Right.
He like, what's crazy, bro, is that when Jay cleared that record for his use of it,
Right.
I guess part of his negotiation was that everybody after him that's a part of hip hop can use it. You know what I'm
that guy's
saying?
so
Okay.
smart.
Yeah, that's a hell of a business, whatever you call it, a contract,
Business move,
Right.
man.
point, whatever stipulation
Right.
that 10 years later or 20 years, 98 to 2018.
Right.
I benefited from the way he negotiated. And
Right.
Every hip hop artist that want to use that sample or a piece of it just got to clear it from Jay.
Gotcha.
He was
from my understanding.
Right.
Nice.
And he
Smart
was
man.
one of the ones that advocated for you with the purchasing of one of the CDs for $100.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is real. And I believe the CD, it wasn't just $100 for the CD itself. It was along with the package.
Bundle package.
Yeah, it came with when you bought the CD, you got access to a concert
Right.
that you couldn't buy tickets to.
Right.
So you bought the CD for $100, and then only way you can get into that concert is if you was a part of the Proud to Pay
Right.
campaign. You couldn't go to Ticketmaster. You
Right,
couldn't buy
right,
the tickets
right.
at the door. So it was an experience attached
It
to
showed
it.
your loyalty to your fans. Now, with those same fans, now you don't have to spend the whole $100
Yeah,
for
no.
the album.
It's $10,
And you can
man.
pick up that
Right.
victory
And
lap,
then
man.
you-
Don't play
that
yourself.
victory lap. And then you can go ahead and go to the concert
Yeah.
and
Right.
still be maybe under the $100.
Yeah, you know what
But
I'm
it
saying?
shows growth and loyalty. That's
Yes,
really
sir.
dope.
And
Yeah.
speaking of growth and loyalty, of course, I'm not getting in your personal life, but I know you have a child with Lauren London.
Yeah,
Are y'all done? Are y'all
Nah,
any
we
hopes?
solid, man. We solid. You know,
Gotcha.
players fuck up too, man.
right.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
That's
you know
right, I
what I'm
got
saying?
you. But
That's
y'all
real.
still cool with
Yeah,
the kids.
nah,
Yeah,
we
both-
good. We together. We
Gotcha.
solid.
Yeah.
Say no
We
more.
solid.
Say no
Yeah,
more. We can
that's
leave it
what's
at. Now,
Yeah.
of course, what's trending right now, Black Panther.
Yeah.
You saw the movie.
I love the movie, man.
Your
I was
thoughts on
having-
Black Panther?
I thought it was dope. I came in there. I try to do my best to ignore the hype around it,
Okay.
so I wouldn't be caught in the whirlwind.
I'm with you. I just saw it yesterday.
What everybody was saying.
I just saw it yesterday. I promise you.
Yeah, I saw it the day of my album release because I wanted to help with the first week
sales.
Right.
That's why I told Five. I need to mama wait till after.
Second week sell.
No, that's
the
important
first
too,
week-
though. The second week,
Second week
is
sells.
important, but not as important as the
Second
first
week sales matter.
But you
I'm
know what?
telling you.
Not
They
as much
broke
as
the
the
bank
first, though.
first week.
Yeah.
So yo, follow up, keeping
Thank you.
it
Right.
afloat.
Thank
know what
you.
I'm saying?
Right.
Nah, but when I seen it, it was in the middle of my album. I went the same day my album came out, just so like I said, I could support the first weekend. And me, Bug, a couple of my homies went to go see it, and I was really inspired. I didn't really know too much about the Black Panther comic book.
Me neither.
right.
I didn't even know it was a comic book. At first, I thought it was about the Black Panther Party when I
Right.
first
Right.
heard about it.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
Me
So
too.
I'm glad it ain't just me.
Nah,
you good. I'm with you.
Blank. I was blank.
I
when
was like,
watching it.
Fish said from Huey Newton.
All
They're
that.
like, nah, quick.
Nah,
Wrong
man.
Black Panther. I'm like, it's another Black Panther.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it wasn't just me, Nipsey.
Nah, it wasn't just you.
Whew.
Nah, but
feel
when I
better.
seen it, man, I was like, oh, I see the layers.
Yeah.
I said this a couple times, but when I watch Get Out, you can watch Get Out on the surface, but then you can see the layers of what they saying also. It's some messaging in there, you know what I'm saying? And it's I see a lot of that same type of dynamic in Black Panther in terms of just it's layered. You can watch it as just an action, superhero film, whatever you call it.
Right.
But then if you want to tap into the subliminals and just the metaphors, like with certain characters, what they represent.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Like Michael B. Jordan's character, he represents the person that's disconnected from his country,
Left
Facts.
behind.
left
Yeah,
behind.
left
You know what I'm
behind.
saying? And he represents the effect that has had on him, and the mentality he picked up. It was deep to me. You know.
No,
what
I
I'm
was.
saying?
I looked at it last night and definitely felt like, yo, I don't know who to root for. Because
Michael, he wasn't really the bad guy. Like,
Right.
I know he was portrayed as the villain, but
He had a
like,
good point.
he had a
and
very
living in a
valid
world
point.
of being left behind or the oppressed,
Yeah.
they have a right to feel like you can help. You standing around not helping because you don't want to, affect everybody, and you
And that's
can't help
the mentality
everybody,
of
but you
people.
need to
I
help
hate it. I'm good
somebody.
up here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You need to help somebody, and your own is over here oppressed. You don't even know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It's a lot of layers. I gotta watch
Yeah.
it again, man. I was having an argument, not a real argument, but we was having a debate last night. With one of my homies from Philly. I was in Philly last night,
Right.
and we was at dinner just chopping it, and I'm like, his perspective was like, oh, it's a Marvel movie, and it's always gonna be the traditional image they perpetuate. I said,
Right,
bro,
right.
this different. You
It
gotta
is
go
different.
watch it.
I'm not a Marvel fan. I'm not even a big fan of like all the comics and all the superhero movies, but this one definitely. I took my whole family, my wife and my kids,
Yeah.
and all of us left out there like with just oh my goodness, I had
Right.
no idea
Yeah.
that they were going to use this platform to showcase so many things that we go through every single day
what I'm
that
saying?
we talk about, but you didn't expect to see it in a
Right.
light like that.
On a-
That was
on
actually
top
a movie.
tier
Yeah,
Hollywood big budget
Right.
film.
Question: did you watch it all the way till the screen went black? Because there's multiple endings.
I didn't see.
Oh,
So
Nip,
you hold
are
on, you
you
left when the
serious?
first credits came
I
on?
left when the credits came
Nip,
on.
you didn't
Oh
see
my
the last.
god! So
Let me
you
tell you
missed the
why.
whole
Let me
movie.
tell you why though.
So just
I
to
gotta
clear it
go
up,
back.
Marvel always has one extra. It's two actual
There's two extra in there.
scenes
See,
after. So the
I
movie
gotta go
ends,
back.
we all leave, then the credits happen.
I'm
then
going
scene
after the
happens.
interview,
Right.
man. I'm
Then
trying
hold
to
on.
go back
Then
in.
after that scene, I'm not gonna tell you. The credits come for like 3 minutes, and you think, "Oh, I know it's over now." A whole nother scene comes on.
Yeah, I slept.
It's good that you finding out now. You know why? Because you already said you was gonna go back. And
Yeah.
yesterday, I promise you, if I didn't go last night, they would have fried me on air today. When I went, literally nobody got up.
Because everybody know now.
Mind you, I'm in where was that? Georgetown. Moved there to all white people.
Yeah.
All white people. Nobody got up.
Because everybody know now. Social media them let the cat
Nobody
out the
got
bag.
up.
Right.
So I'm sitting there like, damn, this joint is really affecting the world.
Yeah.
For people not to get up and to want to see what it is because the end of the movie was like, I bought this property.
Yeah.
I
I'm about
need you
to
to
open
come.
these.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
That in
Oh, it's a whole
itself.
nother.
That's what I'm saying.
I gotta
That's what I'm
Two other things
saying.
happen.
I gotta tap in,
Yeah,
man.
so-
I'm
Yeah.
about to go again.
I'm gonna
today.
tell you, you gotta tap in the victory lap because it's out right now,
Yeah,
baby. Nipsey Hussle,
that
man.
part, that
Forget
part.
Pick up that
part.
victory lap, man.
Yep.
Real quick before you get up out, it's a quick game that we play called top of mind.
Yep.
So, and I'm gonna give you 5 words, and you have to tell me the first thing that comes top of mind. So it can be anything, and I promise you, it ain't nothing personal. So you good? We're just having fun.
Yeah.
The first word I'm gonna use is love.
Love. Family.
Hate.
Hey.
Hate.
Hate. Fear.
This is like a compound question, but Crips, Bloods.
Gangbanging.
Rap business. There's a difference between rap business and hip hop. The business of rap.
Think of the word. Manipulation.
Facts. Fact. That's a good one. And the last one, Nipsey Hussle.
The great.
Ah, my God. Hey, salute you, sir. Welcome to the
Love.
family. More
Definitely,
anytime in
definitely,
the DMV.
definitely.
Appreciate you.